is just as true. Getting swept is no fun at all.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Mozgov in at the 5. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Memphis.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
And it's Smith missing. Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Well, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence, Clark, his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
Now here's Henderson following the miss by J.R. Smith. Cousins with a screen on Irving. And Cousins kicks to Gay. Shot clock at 6. Here's Henderson. And the shot falls short this time.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
Smith dishes to Love. Smith the pass to LeBron. Feeds it to Irving. Tries it from 9. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And Sacramento has possession. Trailing by 2. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Kicks it out to Love. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Kings have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Cavaliers trailing. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Irving kicks to Love. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Now Irving following the three-point attempt by Freak. Outside Irving. James a screen on Henderson. Irving can't hit. The Kings have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Screen by Cousins. Gay outside. The feed to Henderson. Lets it go with the 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
To the inside, Love. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Kings Game.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a 3-point game. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Irving. And it's Smith in at the 3 spot. Here's Henderson, and that one is stuffed right through.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, in the last matchup against the Pelicans, really lit it up. He ended with 23 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Sacramento making a switch here. Acey's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Osgood's checked in. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
Here's Henderson. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Cousins. Sacramento moving it around. Gay kicks to Henderson. Just 5 on the clock.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Irving. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, one thing you can say about Kyrie Irving, as he's got more talent around him, he's become much more efficient offensively. Shot selection had been a question for him, but no longer as he's gotten more help.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Darren Collison.
And Irving with multiple 55-point games last season. The first player to do that since the great Kobe Bryant back in '07.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And it's Dellavedova missing. The Kings trailing. Outside Rondo. Here's Acey. That's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Numbers for J.R. Smith. His last 10 games, averaging about 11 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
Love. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Rondo kicks to Gay. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know, he doesn't have much quickness, but he'll still attack the rim when given the chance.
Here's Dellavedova. Henderson defending. Irving drives in. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 6.
The game to the timeout. Make some noise. Let's hear it for your Sacramento Kings dance.
And the Kings making a change here. Bellinelli's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers. That'll do it for the first.
DeMarcus, you guys seem to have a lot of opportunities.
Okay, let's get it together, guys. We're not that far out of it, and it's not going to take much to...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here. in what has been so far a runaway game. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Henderson in at shooting guard. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Quincy Acey. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Rondo in at the point guard position. That's the group for George Karl getting going here in the second half. And he gets it to go.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Henderson against Smith. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Well, LeBron James, long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Here's Henderson. J.R. Smith making his last shot. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
Here's Irving. And it's blocked by Henderson. Smith kicks to Love. Cleveland moving it around. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to